In different places where many people gather, it is not surprising to see some individuals not wearing a face mask or not properly wearing them, not respecting social distancing regulations, and washing facilities at the entrance of public buildings that no longer work. While officials in the Ministry of Local Government are warning that there will be consequences if people do not change their ways. What is clear is that if we continue to become complacent, if people continue to fail to implement the protective measures, there will be no way we will be able to avoid another total lockdown. We might get away with it for another week or two, but eventually that is where we will end up. However, we can choose to avoid it. You asked me what measures must be taken. All we have to do is respect the preventive guidelines in place, nothing more. Institutions in charge of punishing those who fail to respect those guidelines should also pull up their socks, because they too are not as vigorous at implementing those penalties as they used to be. I think because infection rates started going down significantly, people also began to deceive themselves that we had defeated COVID. That is the sort of mistake you have been seeing across the globe, with countries that had come out of total lockdown now going back into it. We therefore must avoid that path as Rwanda. Health officials are saying a lot of effort is going to be put on ensuring that the measures are respected, especially in prisons where infection rates have been on the rise. In all prisons across the country, measures have been taken to control the number of people that come and go, especially those who are going there to do different jobs. We make sure all equipment brought in is sprayed with disinfectant, as well as other supplies, so that when they are unloaded, they do not spread the virus. We are also doing a lot of sensitization among employees and their families, as well as inmates and their relatives, that they should wear their masks properly, even those in prison and communities living close to those prisons. Social distancing should also be respected, and people should avoid touching each other unnecessarily. The good thing about this illness is that it is not hard to avoid. Local leaders are also being urged to ensure that their communities respect the preventive measures in place at all times.